What up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Cuts SD. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper Podcast, baby. You already know what it is. I'm right here with the gang, the one and only in the building.
Manny Rocks, you know what it do.
We got my wifey, the one and only Tat Niece in the building. Today we got a dope ass guest. He's a client of ours. He's a friend of ours. Someone I met a while back. Great dude, fucking badass chef. He knows a lot. Very experienced human being.
Yes, sir.
My boy, Larry Abrams in the building, baby. What up, my dog? How you doing?
What up, big dog? How you doing?
Chilling, bro. You know,
Hey, it's good to be here. That's all I can say.
hell yeah, bro.
Thanks for coming, honestly.
Like, it's great to be here late night, other than like early in the morning when you're trying to get your hair did and your tatted's done, and you're like,
it's
a
different,
different vibe right now.
Oh, yeah,
I like
big
this.
time.
I like this.
After hours.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
For sure, I'm down.
Start a club.
This is us every day, man.
Yeah,
We're here
for
all
real.
day, all night.
Well, this is about the time you show up, Manny. So it's
You're
we're good.
right. You're right.
Hell yeah.
I'm still barely waking up right now.
Oh, man.
Man, bro, it's been this shit's been long overdue though.
It has been. We talked about this.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for what, the past like 6 months?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, since the first time you cut my hair.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, all right, we got to do this.
I knew I had to have you in here because the first time I cut your hair, bro, you were like a historic fucking. You knew so much, bro. Like,
Well, that's when shit was popping off for me. So like that was during the pandemic. Right after the pandemic, we cut out. You guys were open and doing haircuts. One of the only ones I knew, and I met your wife through a mutual friend of ours,
yes.
Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah, baby.
Hannah.
Shout out to Hannah Malaby. You're the best. But like, she hooked me up, and she's like, I got the girl that's gonna do the finest single needle work you'll
Hell
ever get
yeah.
in your life,
Thank
right?
you.
Real talk too.
And I was like, all right, cool. So let me go check it. And then I was like, you know, at the meantime, let me get a fucking haircut.
Yep.
Right? So I got the haircut. I did the thing. And I was like, we were talking. That was when I came back from New York from the Food Network.
Yeah. Oh yeah, correct.
And then we were chopping shop. And you're like, we got to come in and do this. And I was like, well, just let me know. Let's talk Dago. Like I'm a fancy guy from Dago, but I'm an old school dude from Dago that knows a lot about Dago.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
Dago is really what it's become now.
Yeah.
So like when lowriders were allowed to ride down Imperial,
Yep.
and lowriders were allowed to ride down the
Highland.
beach in IB.
Yep.
But like that's old school stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's weird. It's real talk. I just felt the vibe, so I figured I had to come back.
Oh yeah, man, it was great, bro. I remember talking to you while I was cutting your hair, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm not like, I didn't want to stop cutting your hair, bro." You know, like usually sometimes I get a client, and I'm like, "All right, next," you know, whatever. But it was more like, "Fuck, this guy needs to come
Was
back."
it one of those when
already.
you turn off the clipper and step away and start
Yeah,
talking?
it was.
Shit, it was
Manny knows what I'm
intense.
talking about.
Manny, how do
You're
you feel
just
about that?
you're just very interesting, bro. And then you know so much. You fucking.
Hey, I mean,
You've traveled. You just.
yeah. I mean, life is about like we can all show up every day to go to work, but what are we working for?
Yeah.
Like
Life.
I show up to go to work to go see shit that people don't have the opportunity to go see.
Yeah.
Because you only get that opportunity one time in your life.
Yes, sir.
If you let it pass, and then what are you doing with all that money? Well, I'm gonna make money so I can rock out my Jordans and drive a Ferrari and have. That means nothing until you've seen the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
Till you've seen the temples in Cambodia. Till you've seen like the Chinese wall. Like Jordans and Ferraris. That's like.
Oh, I love that.
Take that shit somewhere else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, I like to live off of that vibe, like where I like to give people the experience that I've been able to have in my life through my vision and like what I experienced, so that they can understand that like you don't have to have a big house, you don't have to drive a Ferrari, you can rock Vans from like 1982 and still go see the Chinese wall.
Oh yeah.
And still rock gold chains and still have that lifestyle and make sure that your babies are good. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
That's the only thing that matters in life, is that I'm good, my family's good, and I get to do the things that make me happy.
Oh hell yeah.
The rest
I
of
love
it,
that.
who cares?
Oh yeah. For all the people watching us, bro, let them know who you are, what you do.
I don't know. I'm just me. I'm Larry. You know, a Dominican from Dago. I grew up here, loves the city. Just come visit me. I work downtown, run about 5 or 6 restaurants downtown: Moonshine Flats, Blind Burrow, Cerveza Jacks, Happy Does, Lucky Counter. If you're in Point Loma, come see us at Go Go Amigo or the Presley. But it's not about me. It's about the people out there.
Yeah.
Like, you guys need to come and experience our vibe and our happiness so that you can take that home with yourself.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Dude, I love your vibe, bro. You're fucking amazing, bro. You're super upgoing. You're very open.
Yeah.
And I love that, bro. So
Let's
first
go.
things first, man. Let's
bring it.
Hell yeah. I want to ask you this.
Bring it.
So how did you get into how did you get into being a chef, bro? Like food and all that. Culinary. There you go.
So I went to college. Was gonna go become a doctor.
Oh,
because
Oh,
I was
shit,
gonna
that's a
try
big
to
turn.
be. I was gonna try to be this smart little dude like my dad, and
Is that what your parents wanted?
my dad was a doctor, and he's like, I want you to be a doctor, and I was like, yeah, I'll go try it. I'll see what's up. I went to school, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not that type of kid that needs to be in school.
Yeah.
Like, I was told that like 4th grade, I'm gonna graduate in the hallways. Like
Okay.
by teachers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, yeah, this college thing isn't gonna work out for me. So then I told my dad, I said, Dad, I can't do no more college. And he's like, well, you've been working in the restaurant since you've been 15.
Your dad had a restaurant.
No, my dad was a doctor.
Okay.
But I'd worked in restaurants when I was 15. So I asked my dad for $20 when I was 15 years old to take my
Okay.
girlfriend to a movie.
Okay.
He said, I got a great idea for you. I'm going to get you a job. And I was
All
like,
right.
what's that job? So I went to go wash dishes at Sammy's Woodfire Pizza in La Jolla on Pearl Street.
Okay.
At 15 years old on Saturdays and Sundays.
Nice.
From 9 in the morning till 7 o'clock because we had curfew. So I was like, all right, cool. So up until then, I'd been in the restaurant industry.
Hell yeah.
So when I dropped out of college, my dad was like, why don't you go to culinary school? And this is, I don't know, this might be before anybody's time, but like when Emeril Lagasse was becoming famous on the Food Network.
Bam!
When the Food Network, yes.
I'm that old.
Yes, so Manny knows.
I have no clue what that is,
So
but-
when BAM became a thing,
Okay.
my dad was like, why don't you go to culinary school? Like, chefs are becoming famous. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I've been in the restaurant industry. I worked front of the house. I bartended. I bussed tables. I washed dishes. I was like, let me go learn how to cook.
Fuck yeah.
And I did it. And then that was it. And then, like, I finally found a job that can pay somebody with my energy to exert it and then still have fun at the job. It's like the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, they pay me to go into work to act like a jackass, and then I get to go home.
Where was this at?
Every job I've ever taken.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
'Cause
Still
you're
to
doing what
the
you
day.
love, yeah.
Why change?
Yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. That's the best. I think your personality is really what, like, sometimes people come back for that.
For the experience, yeah. It's like, you know, people. There's how many people can cut hair out there?
Oh.
How many people can tattoo people,
Tons.
right?
Oh, tons, bro.
But you find that person that no matter what they're doing to your, let's say, your body, or you, like, so as a chef, we're feeding you, and I'm making different results inside your body.
Correct.
No matter what we're doing to your body from any aspect of any industry in that world, if you have a connection with somebody that makes your body feel good, you're going to continue to go back
Hell yeah.
and go back and go back, no matter what it is they're serving you or giving
Oh, yeah.
you.
I know,
right?
I will.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So, like, tattoos are euphoric, right?
Yes, sir.
But this woman has like a thing with her needle, so she gave me the hard needle on this one. And I was like, yo, girl, when you go on this other hand, you got to switch to the soft needle. My ass is old. I can't take that. You know what
I
I'm
busted
saying?
out the coil on him.
Oh, she did a coil on me, and I,
I
was
heard
like,
you.
yeah.
I heard you tapped out, bro.
I had to, bro.
I didn't say
I'm
nothing.
old. I'm old. I'm old, bro.
kidding.
Dude, that shit got raw.
Yeah.
It hurts.
It's
I
a
mean,
hand.
the hand.
And
I'm not
knuckles.
gonna lie, bro. The hand is it's hard, bro. I have both of them tatted, but I got them out the way because I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not putting up with that shit again.
I mean, at the end of the day, that shit hurts, bro.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
it
that one
does.
dude who cuts your hair and he takes the razor in and like keeps
Yeah.
digging into the back, like while he's trying
He's
to give
giving you some mean ass razor burns. And
Yeah,
you're like, fuck, dude, when are you gonna stop?
And then he tries to hit you with the alcohol at the end. You're like, yeah,
Oh,
dog.
shit.
There goes your tip.
Fuck that.
I'm out.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like that's just it's a must, dog. So
I know it's a must, but still.
that
Not the cuts, though.
No, that shit burns though, man.
Yeah,
But
trust me.
yeah, but so dude, that's just crazy, bro. So you got into the culinary world at a very young age.
So I was 21 years old. 21 years old in the game, but I had been in the game in the front of the house prior. So in 21 years old, went into the game. First experience in a kitchen was working in France. So
Oh,
I
shit.
left the United States, went to France, south of France, and worked for a 3-star Michelin chef, this guy named George Blanc.
3-star Michelin chef.
Yeah, and the rule was they were going to teach me how to cook, and I was going to teach them how to speak English.
Oh
Damn.
shit.
Right? And so it's a process. So like,
Yeah.
it was one of the better learning lessons in my life, because what happened was I went there and they're like, Larry, you're going to peel 50 pounds of onions and 50 pounds of carrots and 50 pounds of potatoes a day. Right? So I'd go into
You
work.
were just a prep. You were there to prep.
Yeah, but here's the story. So I go in there and I'd peel them and I'd do my thing and be like, all right, they're done, right? And then take me 6-7 hours to do it, right?
God.
About 2 months into it, I started thinking, I was like, why am I doing the same shit every day and not getting any different
Wax
results?
on,
Yeah.
wax on, wax off,
Right?
baby.
Yeah.
So then I went to the chef and I was like, hey, chef, am I doing something wrong with the potatoes or the carrots or whatever? And he's like, no, you just never asked me how I wanted them to be
Oh
peeled.
God. Oh God.
Right? So then I
Yeah.
was like, okay, how would you like them to be peeled? And then
Yeah.
he showed me that job that took me 7 hours now took 2 hours.
Holy shit.
And then you were able to do other shit.
And then I was able to learn how to do other shit.
Oh God.
So it was like the fact that you went in to a new job not knowing anything, but didn't ask the questions that needed to be asked.
Yeah.
To make yourself more successful in your own day. It was the most eye-opening thing I've ever happened in my
That
life.
happens
That's
a lot.
very important. That's very
crazy.
That's very important for everybody that's watching, man. You know, they always say in Spanish, they say, el que no habla, Dios no lo ayuda.
escucha.
See? Yeah.
Or Dios no lo escucha.
See?
Closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying?
It's the hardest lesson to ever learn, and no matter what age you learn it, but like until you realize how to ask the question that's hard for you to ask, will get you so much further in your life.
Yeah.
And it's weird that way because like, and I learned it the hardest way. So I've worked with some crazy people in my lifetime. Like back in the day, they'd throw knives, they'd throw plates. Like I was a prep cook for Anthony Bourdain, one of the greatest chefs that we idolize in this
Oh,
country.
shit.
Yeah, like so like I'd work in a basement and this dude would just send down boxes down in the basement. You'd have to cut it. And he'd
Anthony Bourdain, didn't he pass away?
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Rest
Rest
in
his soul,
peace.
God, you know, and like there's just things that people like over your course of your lifetime, like you run into these people and you don't take it as serious as you do in the moment when you're with them, and then
Yeah.
they're gone or you're not with them anymore, and you understand like, wow, that dude taught me a lot of things that I never really took advantage of. And I wish I could go back and ask that question because I have more questions I want to ask him.
That's
Yeah.
that what if that people
Yeah.
try to avoid in life.
Yep, yeah. But the what if is never a what if. Just don't make it a what if. Just don't be
Fucking do it.
Yeah, don't be afraid to come out of
Yes.
your fucking circle and just be honest with yourself and be like, I might get embarrassed in this moment, but I'm gonna get the answer that I need for me, regardless
Yeah.
how anybody else looks at me.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, to others, it might look like a dumb question.
Yeah.
But
But
I mean,
there is no dumb question. The dumb question that's never asked. That's the dumb question.
yeah.
The person who always said that, what dumb question you ask me? Well, if I don't ask you a question, then that's dumb.
Yeah.
If I ask you a question, then I'm asking you a question. There's no dumb question because there is never a dumb answer.
Yeah.
Because there's always an answer to everything, right?
That's
Correct.
that intimidation.
I think people that think that way, like they have had a mentor that had that attitude where if you would ask them something, they'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
like
Here we go.
you're supposed to know that already. You know what I'm saying?
Or belittles them instead of educating them.
So I think like people that say that have that experience in that situation.
Yeah.
But I also think the experience didn't come from the interaction that they had where they felt like they asked a question that they felt was told dumb. I think the experience came from earlier in their lifetime. Where
Correct. Yeah, correct.
They were afraid to ask questions to their
Right.
Like,
So then
like my tia. Like, so I'll give you.
Yeah,
an example.
okay.
It's kind of like a trauma, like a trauma.
Yeah, I'm hardcore
Yeah.
Dominican. I'm hardcore Dominican, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's like that same energy carrying on. So you failed to ask that question when you were little. So then that same question you had when you were little, you ask it when you're older.
And now it
it's like-
triggers. Now it triggers.
So
some
now
weird
it
shit.
triggers people.
Weird shit. Like,
Yeah,
and then you weren't able to close the shit when you were a kid. So now as an adult, you're like, I can't handle that. I got to go do drugs and drink alcohol.
I
Stop
can
being a
see that.
bitch.
Right.
Nah, I'm just
I can
kidding.
see that. I can see that.
Be a man.
But like growing up Dominican, like and Hispanic and Mexican, like we throw chancletas like you can never throw chancletas, right?
Yeah.
Like, you ever ask your grandma that crazy question and then you run and the chancleta comes up like 2 flights of stairs and around the corner and the shit hits you in the head?
Hey, it's so funny because some people really don't believe that. You know, and it's like so true.
You're gonna ask the question. You're already ready.
Yeah.
to dip. You know, like, hey, you know, and you're like, you know,
You're like, where's the quickest door I can get through to close it? So hopefully it doesn't come in through the window.
And the crazy part is that they got some damn good ass motherfucking aim, bro.
That shit's like a boomerang too. That shit
have
be
you
coming
guys
back.
have you guys seen that one meme where it's like an alligator coming to shore and then the grandma throws her chancla up like this?
Oh,
and then the alligator goes away.
back? Yeah.
No,
I was
I've never
like, oh
seen it.
shit.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's some real shit.
So you damn. So that was in France, huh?
So from France, came back to the United States. New
I'm
York.
pretty sure you came back like a beast.
No, I was actually still young and immature. You know, did a lot of drugs and drank a lot of alcohol.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that. Then met my wife at
It
the
just
time.
slows you down a little
Yeah,
bit.
met my wife at the time. Had children. You know, that slows you down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
right.
I could see that.
Resided in New Orleans, and then over the course of like the next 15 years within that world, like I would go back to Europe and work for 6 months, or come back and then go back for a year, and then, you know, as my ex-wife ex-wife was raising the kids, it was just an opportunity for me to grow as a chef. And she understood that I had to take those risks to make sure that I could provide for the family.
Yeah.
Right? And so we did what we had to do and survived. And I got experiences that I wish every American would ever get in their lifetime, because to go see what happens over there based on what we do here is just, it's amazing. Like with the food, like I always say, people say, where's the best taco you can get in San Diego? And I was like, right across the border. You walk like 5 minutes and there's a car and you see the spume, and then the biggest taco shop that has the most dogs, that's where you eat.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, why? And I was like, because the dog is not the food. The dog's getting fed. That's the taco shop you want to eat at.
Yeah.
People look at me like, you crazy? And I'm like, no, I'm not crazy, because the essence of street food is from the street.
Yeah.
Here in America, we've taken the essence of street food and made it so
Clean.
not clean. It's just like there's so many
It's like,
regulations.
Regulations,
rules,
yeah,
right?
regulations,
like
yeah.
Even 7-Eleven is clean. Like I used to love an AM PM burger, 2 for $2, and you can go in there and it's the nastiest thing ever. And you'd open that little thing and you go in there and you
That shit was good for lunch.
Right, yeah.
at 7,
that shit
you go to a 7-Eleven at 6 in the morning, you get your coffee. You're
Hey.
like, I didn't bring lunch. I'm
Tell
gonna
me-
take some of this.
Tell me-
you ditch school after you smoke a J, and you're like, I'm going to get me some
Hey,
AM
tell me
PM.
if I'm not lying though. That shit tasted like the fucking the chicken sandwich you got from high school, bro.
100%. 100%.
Oh god, I remember that.
With the
That
Delaware
shit's still
punch.
that shit's
Yep.
still in the wrapper, so when you open it, it's all wet.
Wet.
Moisty.
Disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Once you leave it out a little bit, it like
dries up.
it dries up, and then you eat it. You're cool.
Then a little ketchup is edible.
Yeah, a lot of ketchup. Yeah, you gotta. If you eat it with no ketchup, it's just gonna take all the moisture out of your mouth.
You're motherfucking
You're
choking,
gonna be
fool.
like, fucking.
Right? Right?
Nah, but that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. I used to fuck with that shit heavy. What about New Orleans, bro? You said you lived in New Orleans, bro. How was that?
Oh, that was a good time. So, mad respect to my boy Ricky Williams.
I've been wanting to go to New Orleans so
Me
bad
too,
just
just for
because
the
food.
I want to go eat, what is it, gumbo?
Gumbo, jambalaya,
Jambalaya.
beignets.
Oh, that shit sounds
I
fire.
heard if you go to NOLA, to not venture off of where your the tourist areas
Oh,
are.
hell no, dude. that shit's-
bro. So it's like living in Imperial Beach. You don't go where there ain't no light.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
Same shit, right?
I can see that.
It's anywhere. It's anywhere you go, anywhere in the world. If you don't see street lights and you ain't been there before,
Don't walk up-
Don't walk down that street.
Yeah,
Unless you-
I
unless
can
I've
see
never
that. I
heard
can
that
see
before. That's actually pretty fucking smart.
Unless you got a knife or a gun on you, you don't walk down streets where
That's
there's
smart.
no lights unless you've been there before.
Yeah, that's a good fucking. That's really good.
turned
I
off
just-
for a reason,
I just
right?
learned. Yeah, I just learned.
I
Something
mean, like how many times you walked home from Hong Kong?
a lot of times.
Right? You know the route.
Yeah.
I know the route.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's safe.
Oh, yeah.
I know the people that are going to come out and harass me. I tell them in Spanish, go fuck yourself and leave me alone. I'm walking back to the border. I'm American.
Yeah.
And then they go back in.
Yeah.
Right? You go do that somewhere where you've never been, and then you'd be like, yeah, shit might get weird.
Yeah.
It's just saying, you know? Like, I don't know. It's New Orleans is crazy, bro. It's like, it reminds me of I get the feeling of like the smell of Tijuana, like
Okay.
authentic Tijuana, with the ratchetness of Vegas.
Oh fuck.
I'll put in
Ooh,
one.
fun.
I heard you. Yeah, I heard you can drink in
You leave the bar, they pour your beer into a cup, and you just walk right out.
I heard, that's crazy.
Here I gotta fucking tuck it in my.
Actually, Cheapy's been to New Orleans, so he's the one that told me all about it.
There's no wasting alcohol in New Orleans. That's like the number one sin. If they have to pour out alcohol, they get upset.
Oh, fuck.
So anytime you have alcohol left over, they're gonna make sure you're taking it with you so you can drink it.
I love that.
That's just the way it goes.
See, then I gotta go there ASAP.
Laundromats with bars.
Oh fuck!
Shit, laundry's never gonna get done.
Yeah, no, but they charge. They charge you.
Like my laundry's gonna take 6
or you're
hours.
very excited to go to your laundry.
Yeah, and then they charge you if you leave your laundry. They charge you $15 extra, and then they put your laundry in the bag and you pick it up the next morning. No big deal. Yeah.
So you end up going to laundromats to turn up.
Yeah, 100%. Depends on what laundromat. On one night.
Damn, that's
like,
crazy.
what are you doing on Friday? We're going to wash and spin.
Yeah.
And you hit up like 3 different laundromats in one night.
I got underwear in this one, socks in that one, and shirts.
Instead of bar hopping.
I owe about $45.
You want to keep your they ask you want to keep your tap open or closed.
It's worse than a strip club.
Yeah, all right.
Damn. So
Yeah, so but, like New Orleans is great, love it. Can't live there, just not for me. It's hot, it's nasty, it's grimy, it's sweaty, it's just dirty. You know, it's just one of them dirt. They call it the dirty South for a reason. But I learned a lot in my life by living there. Obviously, 3 of my children were raised down there, so they learned a lot as well. But like,
oh, that's awesome.
California is just like this is home. You know, like San Diego is where it's at. I always come back. To
Where were
here.
you? Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Santo Domingo.
República Dominicana.
República Dominicana. Y después fui para Nueva York, para Queens. Lived in Queens till I was about 8, and then my dad was already here and wanted us to come out to San Diego.
Oh, okay. So you got here at a young age to
Yes,
San Diego.
yes, I got to San Diego. First?
So
grade,
San Diego is home for you.
home for me. Yes,
Okay.
always. I mean, my heart is always Dominican, but my like home is San Diego.
No, for sure.
But I have like that crazy East Coast mentality. Like
I could see that a lot, actually.
Living with my mom and living with my dad, it's like I can't settle. I can't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always pushing the envelope. I'm always trying to do better. I'm always trying to do more. I'm always trying to
Hustle.
Yeah, just see what's out there. You know what I'm
Grow.
saying? And it's not about the money for me. It's just about like how much
experience.
How much more information can I put in my brain before I go? So I could share with the rest of the people. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Like I'm a believer in like what I've been given the gift to have, I should share with others. And,
Correct, yeah.
and so like those who don't have the ability to do what we have the ability to do, we need to share our experiences with them so they can become better. Because the better they become, the easier our lives become.
Yeah.
Some people
Now-
don't like that
'cause now they
mentality.
know.
Have you noticed? There's a lot of
What?
people that don't like it. That
What?
you're better than them. It's,
Well, it's not
Oh,
that
yeah.
It's not that I'm better. There's nothing about better. I think it's more about their.
no, I like that.
Yeah.
That's what we like to live off of.
Oh, yeah,
We
I
want
love
people
that.
to be better than us, never
Yeah.
anything less or
like I
stick
like
to the
people.
same.
People always ask me like, why do you?
I sorry to interrupt,
No.
but I love hanging out with someone that can teach me more than
100%,
you know.
100%.
I want to be the underdog
Yes.
in my crowd all the
100%.
time. You know.
And then I want to train the guy who wants to take my job,
I see.
right?
Oh yeah.
So I want to train the guy who's going to take my job, so then I don't have to work as hard.
Fuck yeah.
And then this dude's going to do my job, and then
And-
now I can go get more and more and expand, and then give him more and more and more.
Oh, see, I love that.
You see what I'm saying?
See, I love that.
Like
See, I think that's my type of mentality.
100%. Like you got to find that dude who wants to take you out, but not take you
Yeah.
out in a way where it's gonna like hurt you, but take you out in a way where it's like, all right, dude, you get to chill now.
It's actually
Yeah.
going to level you up.
Yeah,
And
like,
it-
like you just you did your work. Now I
Yeah.
got you. Let me do the work.
And it's crazy because when you train a person, you know the job's gonna be done right because you trained them. You know.
100%.
yeah.
100%. And then at the end of the day, they know that you're holding them responsible to
Yes.
to my
To your standard.
not their standard, to
Yeah.
my standard. Like it's just one of those things, and like I don't know. I think people lose sight of that. Like now that we have this younger generation, and like
Oh man, that shit's been lost, bro.
yeah, but I may identify as a butterfly, but I could be the gangster ass butterfly that you'll ever see fly into the building. You know what I'm saying?
you might
Like,
be Muhammad Ali.
right? Like motherfuckers want to be like, I want to be a cat and I want to be this. You can be whatever you want, but be the baddest ass cat you can be
Yeah.
in the bunch. Be the baddest ass butterfly you could be. Be the baddest ass gay person you could be. I don't care what it is,
Yeah.
but be badass. badass at what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because the second you be like, I want to do this, and then be like, well, because I'm a butterfly and no one accepts me, I'm just going to sit over here. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
If you want to identify whatever you want to identify it, but own it, and then go be badass at it.
Yeah.
Still don't be a bitch.
Yeah. Never.
You know?
Yeah, like paint your fucking butterfly
Yeah.
wings purple, orange, and green, and go fly around the goddamn city.
I've always respected someone that does what they want,
Yeah.
you know, for themselves and not worry about everyone else. You know,
But the problem is now with this stupid, what is this thing? What do we call this thing? What do we call this thing?
phone?
Cell phones.
Yeah, this is
pager?
This is the detriment to socialization in the United States. This thing killed people being social.
Oh yeah, big time.
Right?
Yeah, fuck. I mean, fuck.
Remember back in the day when you had to be like, yo, I got a beeper, beep me.
Well, I'm 30 years old, bro. I didn't have a beeper, but my dad did. But I still remember life before the internet. At least life before the phones, I remember clearly.
What did our daughter ask us the other day? She's like, what did you do before phones? And we're like, fucking scratch our ass. I don't know, count to 20.
No, I
like,
got on a bike and I rode to my homie's
Exactly.
house and I was
play
like,
marbles.
hey,
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? I was talking to someone about this the other day. So, you know how we always complain about no one being out in the you never see a kid outside anymore. Never, right?
It's not
and
the
remember,
same.
oh, hold on. Remember, like back in the day, our parents used to say, "Hey, come inside already. It's too late." You know?
yeah, when the lights came out,
Yeah.
you'd be like, all right,
So-
time to go in.
And
Yeah.
then everybody makes these memes saying like, "Oh man, back in the day, they would bring us outside. They would bring us inside. Now we're trying to throw our kids outside."
Yeah.
But fuck, dude. Like honestly, I don't want my daughter to go outside anymore.
But why?
Fuck.
But
Because
let me
I'm
ask you-
scared,
Let me
bro.
ask you a question. Why?
Because I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Scared of her getting fucking kidnapped. Scared of her.
But
I don't know. I just have this fear that I guess was like.
But you were in the same scenario running
Yeah,
the streets.
I was.
Were you ever scared of someone
May-
kidnapping you?
you know why? Because I see it so much on my phone.
That's why. But were you ever scared of getting kidnapped when you ran the streets?
No, never.
So what's the difference?
Yeah.
There ain't no more kidnappers that there were than you were a kid.
No,
there are now.
exactly. And my parents tell me all the time, like, bro, all this shit you guys see now, we used to see it back in the day. It's just that now
You see it
it's
more.
so much fucking like out there because of your phones. You see it so much. Back then, we had we could only see news at 10 o'clock, and those news didn't have enough time to fucking
Tell you about sexual predators. Yeah,
a thousand cases that happened in a fucking week. You
But
know?
here's the
But
thing-
now
but
you
here's
see
the
it
thing.
so much that I'm like, fuck, man.
But
like-
here's the thing, man. Let's go back to the principle of the word don't talk to strangers. Remember that when you were a kid? Don't
Yeah.
talk to strangers. That doesn't play into effect now because when they're on these games playing on virtual, they're talking to strangers.
Yeah.
So the term don't talk to strangers becomes irrelevant. So now the fear of,
Yeah.
my kid's on the street, she's going to talk to a stranger because she does it playing video games or
On the
does it
internet.
on her internet.
That's crazy.
Right?
And they have all the predators on there.
Think,
Yeah,
right?
it's fucking crazy. You just blew my mind again.
That's it. She's going in a fucking
but all
room.
the
We're locking her up.
But all the predators were there when we were doing it too. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I always remembered as a kid, they'd be like, don't talk to strangers. I'd be like, all right, cool. And
Do you guys remember the party line? Say hello, fucking
Yep.
stranger.
But here's the thing too that baffles me to the day. What child right now to the day would get into a car with someone they don't know just because that guy says, your mom told me to pick you up?
Fuck, I mean,
Fuck, I don't know.
no child.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
my kids that
my mom tried to play that trick on me.
Really?
Did she?
Yeah.
get the fuck out of
You
here.
went in, didn't you?
No.
Hell no.
So I was walking, down Nikolov.
Yeah.
I was walking down the hill, and I hit that stop sign. I was turning that right, making that left to go to my mom's, and there's a white Cadillac with the old guy. It's probably like his 60s, 70s, and he rolls down his window, and I'm walking on the opposite side, and he's like, "Hey, come here! Like your mom told me to pick you up. Like come into the car." And then that guy, my neighbor I was with, he starts crying.
Oh fuck no.
He starts crying and he starts booking it. Like he starts running home, right? And I'm like, all right. So I look down and then there's a tree and they had like rocks around it. Broke all the windows to the car. My mom's in the car.
No.
Yeah, I'm over here fucking,
She was so
fucking
proud.
up the car. Like, bah, bah, bah.
She's probably happy.
She's like, no. Like, I'm in here. And I was like, oh, well, my bad, And then, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
that's
that.
good. But
You got
yeah, I
ice cream
fucking-
after?
That's a good life lesson.
Yeah, and I was...
I mean, I don't know, bro. One of
Damn,
my
Manny.
one of
fucking
my
broke all the windows.
one of my
Bust out a
my
gat.
bitch ass neighbor ran away. I was like, man, fuck this fool,
Fucking left.
I'm never walking home with you again.
I mean, he did run though. That's not a bad idea, but still.
Yeah. I chose violence.
Yeah, I don't know. I got one of my friends when I was little got kidnapped, bro, and that shit was crazy because the guy that kidnapped him, he made sure to like stick around for like a few months so that they could build trust.
Predator, dude.
You know, they built trust. Like he was there for a couple months, and then he kidnapped our friend, and I could have gotten kidnapped, and so did my god brother. We both would have gotten kidnapped with him too.
If you would, yeah.
If we would have went with him. Well, my god brother went with him, but he sent me inside because his mom would take care of me, which is with my godmother, you know. So he made sure, like, hey, you go inside. I'm gonna go pick up the games. The guy was gonna give us some Nintendo 64 games. So my god brother, the guy that was on the bike, he took him to his house, but then my godbrother said, oh shit, I don't recognize this area anymore. I'm gonna jump off because my mom's gonna whoop my ass this is pretty far. So he jumps off and he tells his homie like, hey, no, like get the fuck off. I don't know this area anymore.
Yeah.
You need to walk back home. And then that fool, my other homie, he was like, nah, I know where I'm at. Don't trip.
And then he
never saw him again.
Wow.
Until
You found
maybe
him.
they found him like 6 years ago, and this was in 2000, maybe 1996, 1998 when this happened.
And
they found him like 7 years ago. He lived in Chicago. He had a fucking family. He went to university and everything because I guess he ran away from
everything here.
he ran away from the person that kidnapped him, and then they trafficked him over here to the U.S. and then the system ended up picking him up, and then he became a foster kid, and then boom, he fucking
disappeared.
Went to a family, and then he grew up. He landed in a good family out here.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But
so
what are the chances,
I mean,
though?
that shit is crazy. You know, like motherfuckers are crazy, bro.
Yeah, motherfuckers are crazy, but it just goes back to the principle. Like at home, like for me, it was always, like I always tell my kids, like if you don't know nobody, don't go with nobody.
Yeah, I
like that. It's like let that fool follow your ass home in his car, and you just walk, and then you make that phone call. You got a phone, like you got a phone, like. We grew up here, right?
Yeah.
We know enough motherfuckers that make motherfuckers disappear.
Yeah.
If we need to, right? Like,
yes, sir.
You didn't hear that on camera, but
Off the record.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, for sure.
Your kids need to know, like, yo, you go. If that dude gets too close or does something weird, you hit that number, and that shit, like, it's done. Like, it's over with, you know? But, like, I don't think, like, I don't know, like, kids these days don't get to eat dirt. They don't get to, like,
no, yeah, for sure.
Drink the neighbor's hose because they were out playing and they got to get water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those days are, like,
they're done.
They're gone, and it sucks because, like, society changes that way, and then we as business owners or business people have to become softer for the next generation of people that come into the workforce. Like, it's like, I don't feel good. I'm not gonna come into work today. Okay, thanks. But you still got to pay rent, so figure that shit. You know, so figure that shit out.
See you on rent day.
Yeah, like see you on payment. Sorry, but like
I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like I've partied my ass off heavy, bro, and like I've gone to sleep at 8 a.m. and I still make it to work at 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My rule was always I'm gonna show up no matter what I look like.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna let my boss tell me if I'm not good enough to work.
Exactly.
And that's it. That's
you know, and I feel like nowadays, like fuck, man, I have so many people that just. I can't make it to work. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was out, you know, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, if I did it, like, that's why sometimes I work as hard as I work so that none of my barbers can ever tell me I can't do it, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. So I'm going to throw this out there. Next time we do this, we're going to have Swagoo come and feed us.
Oh, hell
You've
yeah.
been trying to do that meal, that course that they offer?
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
So those are my boys, Steve Brown. Steve Brown. Shout out to Steve Brown.
Shout out to Steve Brown.
James Montejano joining the crew. But like, yeah, those guys.
Well, I'm pretty sure Steve Brown knows me because I've talked to him before.
Yes.
So shout out to him. And then
Steve's
my
gangster.
boy that was with them, fucking Nate.
Yeah.
Nate was with them. I believe he's not with them anymore, but he was with them. Good ass homie too. Both of them, they're pretty cool people, bro.
We got to get them both in here and have.
Oh, dude, I've been trying to get Steve Brown.
We got to get him in here and have tat him with the Swagoo.
Hell yeah,
right,
bro. I've been trying to get him in here.
Yeah.
We got to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll call him up.
All right, bro. So you're in France.
I'm in France.
You come back over here. What happens after, brother?
I go work for Emerald, actually.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, so I went to school.
Emerald is that guy that you guys were talking about,
Yes.
the BAM guy?
The BAM guy. So he patented the word BAM. So he had this show, and every time he'd throw the spice on, he'd be like, BAM, right? It was like what we call it, Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Right? So this guy would just do BAM. So I come back from France, get a job in New Orleans, and go work for Emerald.
Okay.
That's, of all things, at the end of the day, it was like kind of full circle. Like,
Was that like one of your first like accomplishments that you felt like, oh shit, like I'm doing something right?
No, the first accomplishment I thought I was doing something right was after I worked for Emerald. I went to the Windsor Court Hotel, which is like a 5-star, 5-diamond hotel across the world, like the creme de la creme. Like George Bush stays at that hotel. All the presidents stay at the hotel, right?
Oh hell yeah!
And so when I got a job there, I became the banquet chef. And so for me, that was 25 years old, and I was making, what was I, 25? That was I was making like $47,000. This was 25 years ago.
Okay,
That's a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I'm balling. I'm just.
At 25?
Yeah, we're chilling. You know, I got one kid, me and my wife. I got 50 racks in the bank. I'm living in New Orleans. Like, we're just like big pimping, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, I got to get the fuck out of New Orleans. I can't do this no more. So we came back to San Diego. And then San Diego went to, we're all familiar with Paradise Point Resort and Spa right there, like Mission Bay, like Ingram, like in between the two bridges.
Uh-huh.
The little Paradise Island is what they call it. So I went and worked there for a couple years and just kind of traveled around San Diego and like kind of tried to find my spot and figure out where I needed to be, you know, in my 20s and 30s. And then worked with Brian Malarkey of all people. Mr. Famous Brian Malarkey owns like a couple restaurants in San Diego, Urban Wood, Urban Sea, Anime, celebrity chef, top chef guy.
Okay.
If you saw him, you know who I'm talking about. So worked with him, opened Ocean Air in downtown San Diego, and that kind of like skyrocketed my resume in San Diego. People were like, "Oh, you're working with him, blah 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 blah. Let's go do this." And then got to work with the group that opened Stingery.
Oh, okay.
Remember
Yeah,
Stingery?
I remember that.
And then I opened Bar West in PB.
I remember that too.
So I was a chef at Bar West in PB for a while, and then from there kind of disappeared out of the game. Like I was like, oh, my kids are getting older. I'm just gonna just disappear. And this was like right, I don't know, 3 years before the pandemic. Kind of just disappeared and did whatever, and then pandemic hit and Food Network called, and then I was like, all right, time to be a chef again. And went on that show and did the thing.
What were you doing on Food Network?
So it was a show called Battle of the Brothers with
Uh-huh.
Michael Voltaggio and Brian Voltaggio. And it was 2 teams, and they separated teams and took 8 of us and divided us into 4 and 4. And then we battled each other like a culinary competition. And then team versus team, and one person would get eliminated each round, and it was just battle of the fittest, you know?
Fuck, the pressure.
No pressure.
No? It was good?
Not for me.
What'd you end up?
I got kicked off on the, what would be 1, 2, 3, the 3rd episode out of the 6 that they did.
Are their shows cool? Like to,
I mean,
like is the pressure on, or is it like fun to do?
Let me ask you, is it legit?
It still is television.
Yeah.
The moments where you're watching people cook on any of those reality shows, like just the time frame where they're cooking, actual cooking, that's real. Everything else is all staged.
Okay.
So so let's call it like Gordon Ramsay's Nightmare Kitchens or whatever, the
Master
Chef, right? So when they're showing the people cooking,
That's real.
that's real. That's real time. They're cooking. Everything else is all staged
Okay.
and stopped. And
Scripted.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So like, I could tell
So-
when I
so
walk.
like
But the placing and all that stuff, the eliminations, is that real or is that fake?
Rigged.
Not fake, but
It's
staged.
rigged.
It's rigged.
Rigged.
Not rigged. It's staged.
Staged.
So, yeah. So they already know who's going to win the show
By the
before they even put us on the first episode,
What?
Oh, how?
because it's television. That's
Probably based off of personality. and-
television. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what, my boy actually he was a part of that one Cedric's Barber Battle, which is Cedric, the comedian.
Yeah. Cedric the Entertainer. Yeah.
He was eliminated on the first round, and he was probably one of the best ones there.
So television is television. At the end of the day, like I will never take away from the experience, but it still is television, and like they have to sell ratings, and they look for the person that
Need
they
the
feel
drama.
that's going to bring the most drama or the most ratings, and then they base it upon that.
Huh.
And I was the old motherfucker on the show, by the way. So I was like,
Where can we watch that?
on demand, on Hulu, on Food Network, any Food Network on demand streaming website you can get.
I'm watching that tonight.
Then they have it. It's called Battle of the Brothers. 2 white guys on the cover with knives, and they look at each other, and then it's crazy. It's kind of funny because people go on television and you see them become alternate people. Like the same conversation we're having here now. If you were to watch this show, you'd be like, that dude is no different than what we just talked about. Like he said the same exact things he did on television that he would in person, right? Like they asked me on the first show, they're like, why do you want to put yourself up for elimination? I was like, because no one else on my team does, because they don't feel they're confident enough. But I think I'm the best chef in the building, so let's go. We're here to cook. I'm here to cook. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Like whether it's elimination round, this round, or whatever. Like I'm here to cook. Let's go fucking cook.
Fuck yeah.
And people looked at me like, are you crazy? And I was like, no, I'm not crazy, but that's what we're here
the
for.
experience, yeah.
Yeah. Like if I get kicked off on the first show because I wanted to cook, then that's my bad.
That exactly.
Right? Like
I mean, whatever happens. At the end of the day, you're there to fucking cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane, bro. That's
crazy.
That's fucking badass. Because I wish I could be on. That's one of my dreams, bro. Actually, to like, it's not like my ultimate dream, but if I could check that off the list, bro, I'd be fucking all up.
What,
for
just
it, bro.
be on TV?
Yeah, especially for what I do, bro. Like for barbering, you know. If there's ever a barber show and I can be on it,
Well, let's create the
I
platform.
feel like you'd fucking steer the pot though, like a motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I would. I would love to be part of the drama, and I would bring barbering, but also like, you know, I would love to bring other fucking things to the table.
So why
too,
why not take that to the next level and let's create a show?
Well, I actually have a pretty cool fucking barber competition series on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, we've seen
but
it.
I would like to do it better.
Yeah.
You know, I did it once. I want to do it again. It's not the last time I'm gonna do it. I want to do it again, and I would love to create one.
So have you watched that Netflix? There's a Netflix series about a guy who's just doing a Netflix series of just about his experience in a kitchen.
No, I haven't seen it.
Right? And he did it. He filmed it all by himself, and he's doing it, and he just films it every week. He does like a whole series about him in the kitchen. This shit's now like the most popular Netflix show there is out there.
That's
right?
crazy.
So like something as simple as just having a competition here once a week, right, and filming it. Like start it. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. For you, I mean, fuck, dude. We got the right person here to do it.
It goes back to the.
That'd be cool. Like one-on-one versus, you know, like hey, so and so's calling you out. What's up? You just do like a random.
Yeah, you get 3 barbers, three models, and be like, all right, you guys all are gonna do taper fade. You know,
Nomadic zooms in on the sweat.
Everybody's doing a taper fade to this level, this high off the inch. You need 2 inches off the ear, this and that and the other, and you make parameters, and then you fucking have a battle.
You have to get those hits where they leave like 3 hairs in the bag, you know.
Or you
Make
gotta
it suspenseful.
You gotta draw a strawberry at a 90-degrry angle on the back.
Yeah,
on the back calic of
Just
the
like a fucking nutsack at the end.
kind of like that one tattoo show. What's it called?
What was it? Inked?
Ink Master.
Yeah, Ink Master.
Yeah,
I heard they're assholes because a lot of the people that were like producers on our set did that show, and they said they were fucking dicks.
Really?
Yes.
I heard it was also staged too.
The tattoo artist or the
What about that
judges.
one show like
The judges, what's the name?
like horrible tattoos or whatever?
Yeah.
Nightmare tattoos or some shit like that?
That shit was dangerous. That scared me. That scared me.
The one I remember seeing was like, it was like a belly button, and it was like a picture of a guy bent over on all fours.
Yeah.
And the belly button
That's
one is like
fucked
his
up,
butthole?
dude.
was his butthole.
Oh hell no.
I was like, man, I'll be so pissed.
That's fucked up, fool. But
That's
see,
fucked
they got that tattoo before the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then they went there to fix it, right?
Yeah. Because
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably
okay.
lost a bet and got the
Yeah,
tattoo.
he probably exactly. He
Okay,
probably lost the bet or
Mm.
was faded, and they were like, "You want to do it? Yeah, fucking, you know, like." I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking like,
No, I think I know what you're
that's what
talking
they
about,
got,
Manny, where
you
they
know?
get it there. Like the best friend picks it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh, yeah, that's fucked up, fool.
Yeah, the best
That's
friend
fucked
picks
up on
it.
a
And then
whole
they
other
see the
level.
reveal there and then.
in the mirror, like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
see, that's fucking ruthless,
No, that
bro.
was. I know what show you're talking about. It was like
Snooki was on one of
Tattoo
them
Nightmares.
No, it wasn't Tattoo Nightmares.
No,
it was called
no.
It was called like it was where you picked out a tattoo for your best friend and they didn't see it. And then
Yep.
what was that?
Fuck, I don't even
I
remember
don't
the name.
remember
but-
the
No,
name.
but that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's really
regardless.
fucked
Because there
up.
was like an ex-girlfriend that gave her ex-boyfriend a tattoo of
Yeah.
her name on her on like some weird spot.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
bro,
the one I remember is the one with the guy bent over with his
That's
butthole.
Yeah, you would remember that.
That's
You would-
the only
you
one I
would.
remember.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog.
you know what you got to do? Make sure before you go to prison, you get a tramp stamp that said the
Damn.
fun side's on the other side.
Oh shit!
Oh shit,
Damn.
Man,
I gotta make a mental note.
Yeah.
man, he's gonna
Right?
fucking remember that one.
Right? You don't
Oh,
want them going
right
in the
next-
back. You don't
right-
want to go in the back door.
Right next to the bullseye.
Ah. Hell yeah. Do not.
Is that next to the soap on? Is that next to the soap on the rope?
Exit only.
Yeah. Oh hell no, that's fucking crazy.
What, he's spitting Led Zeppelin lines now? In through the
I don't
outdoor.
know.
In through the outdoor.
Is that what it is?
Into the.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Good
hell
old
no.
Led Zeppelin.
So tell me, bro. Like, out of all the places you've been to, you've been to Spain before.
I've been to. Yeah.
Have you? Did you go there to cook as well, or
Yes.
did you just? Yeah.
I've been to every continent in the globe other than Antarctica.
What is your favorite so far? Like, where you were working at cooking for people? What's been
San
your favorite?
Sebastian, Spain.
San Sebastian, Spain.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because it's like a mini San Diego. Literally, they have like a surf beach, they have like a swim beach, and then it's like taking Ocean Beach and PB and mixing them together, but with like
I gotta go to the bathroom, but go ahead, keep talking.
with like an old world, like with the old world kind of city, you know what I'm saying? Like where you could walk and everything's close. You can go to liquor
Yeah.
store, it's right there. There's a bar, there's a tapas thing. I don't know. It's just something about that place that just
Yeah, you painted a perfect picture.
is
I
the
get
subject,
it.
right?
Totally get it.
Right? And then in the
Yeah.
winter it snows for like 2 months, so you get 2 months of
You
snow.
get all the seasons.
Yeah, you get all the seasons. Plus, you get surf. Plus, you get ocean, and plus, you get like Spanish half-naked women because they don't sell bathing suit tops there. So it's
Part of
like,
Spain at? Where's Spain at?
I don't know.
On the map.
It's somewhere over there.
It's like by Russia, right?
Yeah, it's close to everything's close to Russia. Everything's close to Russia.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
At least
Yeah, yeah.
nowadays, everything's close to Russia.
Yeah, everything's gonna get closer too.
Oh shit.
Either that or China, one of the two.
Yeah, China's gonna expand pretty soon.
Yeah, they already own half of us, so
Yeah,
we just can't let
Well,
them.
we're
We
just-
can't let them on the West Coast. 'Cause
they're well.
we can let them
I
take.
don't know if you saw, but today China's driving tanks down Taiwanese
Yeah.
beaches.
Yeah, that's cool. Let them have that.
Yeah.
But like once the Chinese take over the white people, as brown people, got to stop them at like the St. Louis border right there. Like
Yeah.
they can't.
St. Louis.
Like once you get past the Mississippi, like we're gonna be in trouble. We gotta
Yeah.
stop
They
them
come
there.
to the West Coast,
Yeah.
man. They're screwed.
Yeah, they're fucked,
because we
dude.
love to fight. you
Yeah,
know?
we do love to fight.
Wait, let me. I don't know if I heard right, bro. But you've been to China too?
Yeah. I walked the Great Wall of China.
Hell yeah, I want to do that so bad.
I raced it once in a. What's that one video game?
What was it? GTA?
No, it was before that. It was Nintendo 64.
Fucking
Cruising the World, I
You-
think it was called.
Cruising the world on
You remember that?
64?
Yeah.
You raced
Anyways,
the Great Wall of China?
well, one of the tracks was through the Great Wall of China.
Shit just got
Anyways,
weird.
How is it for you being a Dominican, dog? Like being a Dominican,
I'm a Jew.
Cooking.
I'm a Juminican.
Juminican.
Yeah.
Okay, how is it for you to go to another country and cook their food? You have to perfect it, obviously, right? Like,
Well, obviously, it's so all of our foods came from one land.
hold on. Is it India or Africa?
Close.
Egypt?
So two different places, right? So all of our spices came from
India?
India.
Yeah.
All of our food techniques came from China.
Okay.
The Mongolians, right?
Uh-huh.
But in that cross world of how they migrated over here and got things over here, things obviously change. But for me, it's understanding the flavor profiles because rice is cooked the same way in every country.
Yeah.
Whether you're cooking Mexican rice, Cuban rice, Indian rice, it's all cooked the same way. Just
Rice and water.
just with different flavors.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Different foods.
Yeah, right?
Tomato, fucking.
Yeah, some like it
basil.
with tomatoes, some like it with celery, some like it with tomato fucking paste.
seen the
some-
avocado
right?
one.
Yeah, avocado rice. You have cilantro lime rice. You have coconut rice. Like, so there's all different ways of cooking it, right?
Okay.
But everything is all about flavors. So for me, it was never hard to go assimilate into those countries to learn how to cook what they were cooking. It was harder to learn what their flavor profiles were
Okay.
because they eat different than we do. Like, so their diet in the morning, let's say, for example, in Asia and Thailand, their diet in the morning is things that we would eat for dinner, they eat for breakfast.
Okay.
Right? So they'll go in and sit down on the side
In
of
Thailand, they're eating chicken and rice with the egg on top.
Yes, or they're eating like a pad thai with like sizzling pork and an egg, and they eat that for breakfast.
In the morning, yeah.
And then they go to work.
Okay.
And then for lunch, they're having a soup and a salad.
Something light before bed.
And then for dinner, they go heavier because they're up later. And then they go, you know, and it's just like, it's just different. It's weird. So for me, it's like assimilating and understanding the way they eat food rather than trying to understand the way I want to cook it.
Okay.
It's hard.
But you feel like it's I mean, obviously you've perfected it, you know, you've gotten better at it, right? But you feel like you ever ran into like a place where you're like, fuck, man, this shit's challenging as fuck. I'm having a hard time.
Yes.
Where at?
What was it? Restaurant in Spain at Arzac in San Sebastian was hard. Also, place in New Orleans that I worked at was hard. It's just like, it was one of those things where it was techniques and things that I never understood, and then they're yelling at you and trying to ask you to perfect it in the moment, and it just becomes one of those things where it's just like, all right, there's too much going on around me.
You're sick of it. You're like,
yeah, I'm just like, all right, fuck it. Those are those moments in the culinary world where you just like drop the mic and be like, I'm fucking out. I can't do this anymore. And then you just like leave. And they're like, why are you leaving? And be like, because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just out. Like, I can't do this no more. So there comes those points. But I mean, I don't know. It's a weird world because it's like one of those things where, I don't know, there's days where you want to like just fucking quit the whole industry and be like, I'm over it. I'm done.
I think that's with everything though.
No, not so much. Like, I can understand yours too, because it's just like client after client, you're dealing with the public, and it's like same thing with me. Like my job,
it all depends. It all depends.
I think
also,
Larry's
like,
is more adapting. You have to adapt to so much
so
more.
does he.
Do you feel like it's a little easier for you because you're like behind the scenes, not really for the people?
No, because because at the end of the day, it comes back to me, right? So like the server could be shit, the drinks could be garbage, but at the end of the day, they're coming to eat.
Like one fucking spice could be off.
And if the food is wrong, then the whole night is screwed, right? And it's like, all right, chef, what are we gonna do here, right? And it's like, I don't know. You tell me. Do they want donuts or do they want milk and cookies? Like,
have you ever made a ratatouille?
Ratatouille, yeah. I stir fry rat all the time.
Have you?
Wait, no, I was about to say ratatouille is not a real dish, is it?
Yeah, ratatouille is a real dish.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I saw one the other day on TikTok.
Fried rat.
With all the squash.
What the fuck is ratatouille for real?
Ratatouille.
So ratatouille is the dish that they show on the movie?
It's a mixture of eggplant, bell peppers, tomatoes, and a tomato stewed sauce with turmeric, a little bit of cumin, some cardamom, and salt and pepper.
You've made it?
Yeah, it's a Moroccan dish, ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's real. I seen it on TikTok. It's real.
Yeah, I didn't know that was real. I thought that was fake.
So it's a French dish that the French always claim theirs. Like they claim French fries, they claim ratatouille, they claim all these things come from. So Africa originated a lot of the food that we eat in the world. The spices all come from India and China.
Yeah,
and
I know that.
And the techniques of what we know how to eat here come from the Middle East and China. So let me throw this one on you. Where do you think tacos al pastor came from?
Tijuana.
The Middle East.
Yes. So what is?
I know because of the I know that because the reason why not that I know, but the reason my theory would be because when I see people make shawarma, shawarma is like stacked up.
Keep going.
It's stacked up in a trompo.
And what do they do? What do they put the shawarma in?
In a stick.
No, but what do they eat it in?
Oh, in a bread.
Yep, right. Pita, right?
Yeah, pita bread.
Sliced, right?
Sliced, yeah. And it's seasoned.
Then they
dark with the dark sauce.
Yeah. So what's the only difference between shawarma and pastor would be?
The fucking tortilla and the bread.
And the tortilla.
No.
Oh, wait,
pineapple.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Oh, my brain.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
What does a shawarma have, Chippy?
The
you know that one bread? You know that one
upside down.
No, yeah, we've ate it. Remember the one bread that these fools used to bring us with the meat inside?
Yeah. So
fuck.
What is gyro made out of? Gyro meat.
Gyro.
Yeah, gyro meat. What is gyro meat made out of?
Oh, lamb.
Right.
Lamb.
That's the only difference.
Oh, that it's lamb and pork.
So Mexicans didn't have lamb in the country when the Middle Easterns came to Quintana Roo, right?
Yeah.
So they landed over there and they didn't have lamb.
They settled for pork.
The most popular and cheapest
Pork.
food in Mexico is pork.
Oh shit.
So they learned the traditional way of making shawarma when they came here.
Oh shit.
But
That's
the
crazy.
but the Arabs didn't have lamb to show them, so they used the pork, and then they grabbed whatever seasonings they had here locally, which was achayote,
Yeah.
cumin, coriander, salt, pepper, and garlic, right?
Yeah.
And so then they made their little paste
Oh,
based on the
fuck.
shawarma.
That's
Mind blown.
crazy. Oh shit. I did not know that.
So the oldest, one of the oldest
Dish?
Jewish populations in North America is from Mexico City. After Europe became colonized.
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which is who?
I don't know who they are, but
Is
some,
there- do they-
but like
are
some of
they-
the oldest Jews that came to North America prior to coming to Ellis Island before like the Holocaust were in Mexico City.
Oh shit. That's I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So there's
crazy.
like a crazy Middle Eastern, ancient Indian, Chinese like.
So food must be
representation.
bomb in Mexico City then.
What is bomb in Mexico
Oh, bro!
City?
All right, when you go eat you can go eat a fucking pastor taco right here in TJ, and you go eat it in Mexico City.
It's totally different.
Totally different.
Really?
Yeah. First of all, they don't put that green sauce in it.
Nope.
Second of all, here they don't put pineapple. Over there they do.
Yes.
Always.
They
It's
have
like
to.
always. And then the
Well,
Fire.
once you get outside of Tijuana,
and then they don't put no cilantro or onion in
yeah.
it.
Once you get south of Tijuana and south of Guadalajara, pastor is just pastor and pineapple in the tortilla, and that's it.
Exactly.
And then
So
you,
it's just meat,
Yeah.
pineapple, and tortillas.
yeah, and, then
and
you,
the salsa.
and you fill it up with what salsa you want.
Yeah. It's true because I actually had a pastor taco and Shanice she was with me. I don't know if she remembers, but we were at the Zócalo, which is the centro of
Oh, I remember.
is it Ciudad de Mexico or
What did you eat?
well, she ate fucking carne asada.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
always, boring. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Dog.
Boring.
I have
like-
a sensitive stomach.
I like to eat fucking I like all the weird shit. Like give me fucking
Tripa. Fuck, give me all of
what
it,
do they
man.
call this? The
Molleja.
Molleja.
the top of
The top of the tongue?
no, yeah,
No,
the top
the
of the
roof.
mouth, the roof of the mouth.
You eat that?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because it's soft and fire. So good.
The ear's
What do you call that?
The ear's better than that.
Yeah, the ear's good. I
Ear's
like
good.
it.
Stewed
But
ear?
The ear's good.
What do you mean? Why are you out?
Look,
You can't just be like, I'm out. Give us a heads up.
look. The ear is good for me, but might as well just eat feet.
Not cow's feet. Chicken feet, yes. Not cow's feet.
I haven't had chicken
pork
feet.
feet. I'm all about
Oh,
it.
we gotta take them to Mexicali.
I'm all about it, bro. Pork feet and vinegar,
Like if
fire.
No. I'm gonna give you smoked.
Pickled pork
No,
feet.
hell no. Hell
I'm all
no.
about it.
Hell no.
I'm all. Wait, you don't like it?
Bro, you should live in Louisiana if you like some pickled pork feet.
Oh, I love it,
Like
bro.
those people
What do you
would
mean?
love
Me
you
and my
though.
parents
I
eat that shit
don't.
every
I
Sunday
can't.
morning.
Like I'll do smoked pork feet, like ham hock. That shit's good. But I know pickle.
I like my shit raw pickled.
Nah, dude, then you're not really Mexican.
Why? What do
Because
you mean
Mexicans don't like pickle.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't like pickle? That's all we eat.
You're
over there.
Baja California Mexican.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, bro. In Mexicali, bro, that's where
They
I'm
get
from.
Baja California Mexican.
Yeah. But
Like-
I'm saying like we eat that shit with our flautas, bro. Like,
yeah, 'cause
it's like
it's-
you get your
'cause
flautas
it-
and then a pickled.
So let's put it this way. Think about this shit, all right? We're going to break it down this way.
Okay.
The hottest places in the world eat pickles and peppers.
Okay.
Everywhere else where it's mild temperature.
Well, Mexicali is hot as fuck.
Exactly.
There you go.
Africa's hot as fuck.
Oh, that's yeah. I get
They
it. Yeah,
pickle
you're
shit, right? So
yeah, 'cause
anywhere-
it's cold.
Yeah, you go down into like Mexico City and
Oh,
south, it's cold. So
shit.
that's why they make mole.
Fuck,
that's why they
crazy.
make fucking adobada. That's why they make pasole. That's why they make the things that like stick to your guts to keep the insides warm so you don't sweat.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
And then
I
if
never
you live
thought
in
about
hot
that.
places, they want you to sweat so that as you sweat, that cools you off with the air.
Yeah.
Guamanians,
All the way.
Hawaiians, fucking Tahitians, Filipinos, fucking Africans.
Damn, there's an agenda with food too.
No,
There is.
but
It has to be.
no, but there really is. That is true though. I've really fucking.
It has to be.
Yeah.
So like you think about
You gotta
it. Like,
back in the day, you want to survive, and what are you gonna eat to survive? You know, if you want to
Foods
stay
that are adequate for the
exactly.
fucking-
You know,
so
you
like
wanna-
if you go like when you guys go down and travel, like you go deep down Mexico City, they don't have a lot of spicy food because there's no need for it. because the temperature's mild and they have clouds and they have buildings that give you cool in like shade, right? You get moles and you get big, hard, thick, essence of food. Like then you come up here and it's like hot habanero salsa and fucking fish tacos with the fucking shit that's gonna burn your face off. Like
That's my shit.
like that. Like they don't have that up there. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just like when you look at the equator, just go around the globe and look at the equator, look at all the countries that surround the equator, and then wonder why those foods there typically are the hottest in that you can eat.
You want to know what the weirdest shit that I've ever had was?
What?
Like, and I don't mean the weirdest shit because I've had it many times, but it was the weirdest way of seeing it get cooked. I went to this place in Mexico. It's like a little ass fucking city, not a little city, but it's a very poor city. It's called Ixtapalapa, Mexico.
See,
We went for my mom's family reunion, which was like all of her family. I'm talking about her main family and then everybody that fucking after that, so generation after generation, bro.
so
And
like 50 family members.
yeah, more probably. We rented a big ass fucking place, and for that we fucking my I don't even know what the fuck they are. I think they're my dad. It's my mom's dad's brothers. They bought some fuck, what do you call it? What do you make? Goats. They bought goats, and they fucking killed. We had videos of the goats and everything. We seen the goats and all that, and then they killed them. They killed them, and then they cooked them underground.
Yeah,
like straight barbacoa or whatever you call them, And they pulled out the stomach, they cleaned it out, then they grabbed all the organs, they put them inside the stomach, stomach lining.
Yeah, and then you bake it.
And then they tied a knot with the tripa, with the tripe, tripe.
Yeah,
Tripe, right?
The intestine. Yeah,
The intestine. Boom, tied a knot. But obviously they seasoned it, everything inside. Boom, boom, boom. And then they threw it back inside of the goat, put it underground. Boom. I've had a goat like that, but I've never had the intestines and the stomach and all
that
the
shit was
insides.
fire.
Is that like a
Those
blood
delicious.
sausage?
No.
Or is that
No,
different?
different,
No.
totally different.
Okay.
And then they brought us our plate, boom, which was our plate with all the consomme.
Yeah,
The broth.
The broth with the meat, and then they put
Fucking incredible.
garbanzo beans, right? And then they brought us the stomach. Each table had a stomach of their own, and then they cut the stomach open.
yeah, and you just pick out the intestines.
And then you start making tacos out of everything that's inside of the stomach, which is
Fucking
all the
delicious.
organs.
yeah, it's so good.
Oh my God, bro. I had never ate like that before.
I ate so much, but the next day,
Yeah, you feel bad. Yeah, the next day.
Oh, dude, I fucking felt
intense.
I was in love.
Go to Morocco and get some monkey brains.
Oh, fuck.
Do that.
That's crazy.
"Oh, fuck."
Wait,
Li-
are you talking about those monkeys that are like on Instagram?
Yeah, like live monkeys where they take and they put
and they bang them on the table.
They put in the middle of a table and there's a neck.
Oh,
thing.
and then you have to hit them with the hammer.
Saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw that.
Yeah, and then the guy comes over.
Isn't that like super expensive though?
Yeah, and the guy comes
Exotic
over.
as fuck.
The guy comes over with the scalpel and cuts his brain open, and then you just go in with the spoon.
And then supposedly that's just supposed to give you like powers and remember,
Limitless
where did we
pill.
see that?
No,
Fool, didn't we?
no, it was me.
He's
and
like on
you.
Star-
No,
He's like on
it's
Star
the
Trek.
movie.
Oh no, didn't
It's
we?
the movie.
No,
He's
no,
like
didn't
on
we
Star
see that
Trek.
on Faces of Death?
Faces, it's on there.
It's on Faces of Death.
Yeah, it is.
But the guy, the ride that's at Disneyland, the car,
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones
He does that too?
The Temple of Doom.
They
I
don't
know,
do that.
I know where you. I know you know.
They do it
what
in the
I'm
movie.
saying.
They do it in the movie, though. They do
Yeah,
do it in
yeah.
the movie.
Hey,
yes.
but
That shit's real.
Dude, I've never in my life ate that, but
It's so good.
you've tried it.
So good.
I heard.
Supposedly, if you eat the brain, it's like supposed to give you powers. No, It's like-
I mean, nothing.
I
nothing
heard
gives
that
you
that's
power.
how.
nothing
I
gives
heard
you powers.
that's
but
how
it's supposed to like
AIDS
make
started.
you like what?
I heard that's how AIDS started. Eating monkey brains.
I don't know about
No.
that.
Because back in the day, people would say like
No.
someone fucked a
No.
monkey
No.
because AIDS
No.
came from
That was
monkeys.
two gay Africans that they let off the island.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit!
That's how AIDS started.
That's the first one.
Hey, but you've had that.
I've had brains.
Oh,
it's
well,
so
I've had
good.
brains too.
Monkey brains, so
Did you
good.
bang it too?
But
No.
do they boil it?
You can't bang it.
No, fool, the fucking
I didn't bang it.
monkey's
My
alive.
buddy banged it. I
Fool,
was
they, all
scared.
right, fool,
hell
they,
no.
all right, look,
I was nervous.
they literally bring you a monkey.
Were you?
Yes.
They literally,
Shit.
check
I was
out.
nervous.
Wait, so you saw your homie do it?
Yeah.
It's a round table, fool. It's a
And
round
then-
table,
and,
and then
it's like a guillotine in the middle.
fool, it's a
Okay.
round table, and then
Okay,
there's a
okay.
little hole in the middle.
And they just drop
They
a
bring you
monkey.
the monkey that's alive, and they put him on the, they put him
And
in the
it's
hole,
like,
and then
It doesn't make noises.
It holds him. Okay, look, it holds him like this.
It's not that dramatic.
It got donkey punched.
The head is hanging like this, and their body's at the bottom, flopping and shit. Then they bring you a hammer, and you gotta
just
beat
looks
that
at you in the eye,
motherfucker.
Manny.
You gotta beat him to death, and then they cut it open, and then
him
you
to
start
death.
eating the fucking insides raw, fool.
That's a good dinner right there.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. It was
You
good.
put it
do
like on saltines
Yeah, exactly.
or
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Do you like put anything on it, or you
Well,
just
no,
eat it
they give
straight
you
up
like
that?
Limoncito.
salt and lime.
so you're like in Morocco, so they give you like that like flatbread, like the
and then you smear it on it.
and then you like take a spoon, smear it on there, and then they give you like hummus and like green salsa. Like it's kind of like a taco bar.
You know what it feels? It sounds like to me like a fucking
It's like a taco bar.
no, like bone marrow.
Kind of, yeah, same kind of principle.
Huh.
Where like they give you all the accoutrements to build it, and
Yeah.
then you just like scoop, and then you add whatever you want to
Oh
it.
shit, that sounds fire.
Or like caviar tasting type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's salty, huh?
Yeah, oh, dude, it's fucking. I'll never do it again.
I want to try that shit. Where do I go for that?
Morocco.
Ooh, I gotta go there.
I'll never do it again, but that shit you had to do it. Like while we were there, we're like it wasn't that expensive.
It's like when you go to Mexico,
How much
you eat
was it?
crickets.
Oh,
You go to
fool,
Morocco?
I brought crickets
You
the other day
eat-
from Oaxaca. And
No,
they,
the crickets
and
are
this
already
food is
fried
not
and
bad.
shit.
So I went.
What
and
you
then-
mean? I ate like a handful of them.
No, you didn't. Fool, you ate one, fool. Cheap
Well,
eating
one-
more. Cheap eating
Hey,
more than you, fool.
one-
It
That's
was
cool.
it was 240.
Oh, he's more of a
like
man than I am.
$240 in 1999
Damn. So
happened?
now it's
For
gonna be a
you, just for one
fucking-
person.
for like it was 240 for the monkey, so $240 for the monkey.
In
That- yeah, that-
1999.
In
though.
1999.
Oh yeah, that's expensive.
Can I keep the monkey and train him how to like rob people?
That
He's
fool's
dead.
No,
fucking
you took
dead
his brain out, bro. He ain't got no more movement.
He's a vegetable. He's
Oh,
done.
so it's
Está
not,
muerto,
it's not
güey.
alive when
Yeah.
they bring him out.
No,
Yeah, it is alive.
He is alive.
You eat 'em.
You kill him, fool.
You do some. You
Right,
do,
right,
Hey,
right.
you do some fucking Hector Lane.
Well, yeah,
you
I'm
do
saying,
some-
but before you eat them, like, can you keep them? Like, yeah,
No,
I'll pay
you can't
300.
keep 'em. You can
I'll
keep
pay,
his- you can
I'll
keep
pay
his-
Oh, like, I'll pay
300,
300 from, but then I can
and
keep
I'll
him.
keep him, and
can
I'll
eat
like,
him.
Stop
Of
trying to be
course,
PETA.
you know,
This was trying
yeah,
to.
pita.
This was
Stop trying to be
nah,
PETA right
what's-
now.
This was trying to bring him to the U.S.
mean
and slang him, homie.
Some pita
What's the
bread.
movie Hannibal Lecter? What was that movie Hannibal Lecter?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Yeah, where he eats the humans.
Yeah.
That type of shit.
Is it Jack Nick?
Beautiful.
What's the actor?
Jack Nicholas.
Nicholson. Yeah. Right?
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, I never seen that
What
movie.
was he? What was the?
Oh, you got
What
to
was the doctor's name? Like
Lecter. What's the doctor's name?
he said
First,
Lecter.
the first thing that pops in my head.
Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
No, it was Clarice. Remember?
Clarice.
Hello,
Clarissa.
That was, no, that was the detective.
Yeah.
Clarissa?
Hello, Clarice.
Hello,
the
Clarice.
detective.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Pops his head through the fucking door like
Yeah.
a
That's a
shit
good
was
movie.
creepy.
creep.
I gotta watch
I've
it.
always wanted pigs after that movie.
White pigs.
You never seen?
Yeah, I saw the movie with white pigs.
Because they'll eat everything. They made the guy
Oh, the
disappear at the
pigs
end.
eat,
Oh
Yeah.
god.
You know how they ate the guy
Yeah.
with the deformed face?
Yeah, but then they found the pigs with the intestines, and then they found all the body parts.
Filled
in
with
the pig.
teeth and
So he
shit.
still got caught.
But then you make fucking
cook 'em after.
barbacoa after.
No, it's easier to take them out to the Sonoran Desert. It's
Nah,
There
you
you
know
go.
what's
There
easier?
you
You
go.
gotta bury them under a fucking extinct plant.
Yeah, Tijuana River.
an extinct plant. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
We
you
found
bury
out last week.
you bury them under an extinct plant and they won't dig it up because it's
Yeah,
extinct.
you go right there to the grease trap behind rallies and just bury them in there. Ain't no
Oh,
one touching that
shit.
shit.
Oh shit!
Their probably bodies already down there
Oh, shit.
You go in there and you
The
find
Tijuana
10.
estuary for sure.
for sure.
Oh hell no!
That's like the last standing rallies in San Diego.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Really?
Is it?
No, there's
No,
one. There's
there's
one more in
two
in
more.
Spring Valley.
In Spring Valley, okay.
And then we're here on 3rd.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's true.
On third.
Why, you eat at all of them? Is that what you're saying?
All of them.
Big Buford.
I used to know the
what? No.
manager.
He changes up the location when he drops off the bodies.
Yeah, no. It's because there's a gym at each one, so I go to the gym and like work out.
There's
you know,
no gym over here.
Yeah.
There's one down the street.
What's the gym? You got to park
I'm
and then
going to the gym.
You got to walk
Man,
to
you
order.
walking across the
Nah,
street.
No,
Man.
Jim is the plug.
I meant Jimmy's.
Hey,
It's about time Manny woke up.
I know, right? Oh my God.
I thought he was dying over here.
Don't give me the mic, man.
Why?
Whoa.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Don't give me the mic.
Man, so tell me, what's been your favorite place that you've cooked at, bro?
My favorite place to ever cook at. Oh shit, this is a tough one.
Home.
At home, yeah.
No, never. That's actually the last place I want to cook. Is at home.
True.
Like I'd rather
That's your
I'm
getaway.
pretty sure you go
Like,
home and
I'm
you want to
actually
get
homeless.
you want to get catered
He
by
wants
someone.
to eat out. And
like
shit.
McDonald's is great on the way home.
Oh hell yeah,
Super good. Big
Come on.
Mac, 6 piece
Yep.
and a large fry. It's gangster.
When you're fucking faded too. You
Or
order
like
some
Taco
burgers.
Bell. Yeah,
Armando's.
Taco Bell. Nachos Bel Grande, 2 tacos and
Ooh,
a
that's
chalupa.
fire.
I mean, that's fire, bro. You can't go wrong.
I feel
yeah.
I feel fat
Why?
because I began like a
Wait, you-
taco party, 2 chalupas, and like
And then
Take
he's like,
a bite
I'm going
of
to be
each
healthy
one.
and I'm going to stop by Subway
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Subway
no,
for
not
lunch.
Subway.
And then he wonders why he's in the bathroom the next day.
Well, he wonders why he can't leave the house. He's late. He's like, God
Clear-
damn it, Taco Bell.
It clears the pipes for sure.
Taco Bell for sure.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
clears the pipes.
No, but
every
like-
time.
I've always thought it was the sauce.
No, the sauce is gangster.
It's the meat.
I've always thought
it's
it
the
was the
meat
sauce, bro.
because it's not real meat.
I like the sauce.
It's-
I
hey,
like
but
the
you know
sauce
what, though?
better than Cholula.
I found out that I gotta stop eating soy meat. Like I gotta stop eating Taco Bell so much because it's soy meat, and then soy gives you estrogen, right?
Why, you don't want to turn into a girl?
I mean, only on Tuesday nights.
Only on was it Stripper Wednesdays at Over the Border?
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah. Girls' night.
Girls' night on Wednesdays at Over the Border is when we eat Taco Bell.
There was a client there that said they went to Over the Border on a Wednesday night, and then it was only fucking all girls in there with male strippers, and then they were like, "What the fuck?"
No, that's a thing.
I was like, "Bro, you're at the my mom used to go there."
It's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, you're at the right spot, homie. What you mean? Just filled with girls?
Yeah, just turn the bar stools upside down.
They're
You're
doing
good.
you the favor."
Seats 4.
5. That's a foursome right
Yeah,
there.
four some on one stool. We got
Yeah.
this. We can pack this house.
4 men, 1 stool.
Can I get the stool with the golf balls at the bottom?
We just
oh shit!
We just double,
Oh,
we
hell
just double
no.
capacity.
double capacity. Call a fire marshal.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. We're doing this on Wednesdays.
Oh hell no, that's tomorrow, fool.
Yeah.
Catch us on Wednesday at Over the Border.
Don't catch us there. None of us are going to be there.
The only thing we're catching is AIDS, probably.
Yeah. Manny's guest bartending next Wednesday.
No, I've ate monkey brains, fool. I ain't AIDS ain't not a thing to me, man.
Oh shit.
You gave the monkey AIDS, so what the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
The world will never know.
There's some some shit out on you we're looking for.
Monkeypox.
Yeah, monkey. Oh, that's coming too. don't start a new rumor because that shit's coming next week. We're all about to get shut down for monkeypox.
Oh,
We're
bro,
about to
saw
get
that.
shut down, man.
We are in a state of emergency as of today, I believe, right?
Today, state of emergency. Monkeypox is
fuck.
coming.
If anyone that's watching, if
Go
you know
get-
anyone with monkeypox, say that you know somebody because
Yeah. Go get your monkeypox shot. Monkeypox shots for everyone.
All your 10th boosters too. Make sure you get that shit.
Oh my god.
Boosters.
You'd be better off just going to TJ, getting a shot of steroids, some HGH, and then coming across the border. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Some
shit.
Real
GHB
shit.
while you're at it.
Yeah. No GHB.
No, not.
That's
GHB, fool.
Oh,
What
what
you
is
mean? That's a crazy ass drug, isn't
Oh,
it?
I don't know.
Save that
What'd
for
you say?
save that for Baja Fest.
Save,
Oh, yeah.
save that for
That's right.
Baja Fest.
Baja Fest, bro. August 14th. Let's just save that. Don't be giving out the secrets.
Man. So fuck, dude, that's just crazy.
we just went dark deep into
Yeah, we did.
the history.
He's
of
gonna go forever.
See what the monkey brain started?
Yeah.
100%. Monkey brains brings a lot of brains out.
Yeah.
Makes you think about things.
I love eating brain.
Every day.
I love
try.
getting brain.
Hey, the best thing in life is to get more brains.
Dude, I get so much brain.
You have to get smarter, for
I
sure.
get so much brain. I am filled with intelligence, brother. God.
Is that the first time you could say that in your life?
I posted it on Facebook like 12 years ago.
I posted it on Facebook and all I got was my tia from Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, hey, hola sobrino, ¿cómo está?
Sí, mijo.
She's like, ¿tú hablas inglés? ¿Tú
Gracias
hablas
a Dios.
inglés?
Gracias a Dios.
Oh hell no.
Gracias a Dios que estás bien.
Oh, she was the first.
Saludos a la familia, hijo.
She was the first one to make the chancleta emoji.
Yeah. Oh hell no, fool. That's crazy. Damn, man.
What a day, baby.
What a day.
You know, hey.
Well, fuck, man. We've already been at it for an hour and 13 minutes, dog.
The best one we got, baby.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, if the night people were able to stay up all night, we could do this all night.
For sure.
For sure.
Dude, I honestly love this shit. Like, especially when it's a great podcast, bro.
If I had two turntables and a microphone, you never know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Next time.
But yeah, man, I wish we could keep going, dog. It's been a great time. I want you to come back, dude. If we could do this shit again, like in 2 weeks, bro,
we'll be
that'd
back, and then we'll have a caterer, and we'll have some people bring us some food. I'll call Luigi's, have them bring us some pizza. I'll call Swagoo, have them bring us some burgers.
Shit, let's do it tomorrow.
If you could do that, let's do it next week.
Like I know people, man.
Look, listen, if you could do that for us, let's do it like in 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, we'll get James.
We'll take
together.
the whole day off.
If you could even bring fucking Steve Brown and
We're not gonna be here in 2 weeks.
Steve will come.
and then us three, Steve Brown is in here with us.
Steve
We
will
can all
come.
chop it up.
Yeah,
That'd
Steve
be
will come.
fucking great.
Yeah, Steve will come. I'll give him a call.
Let's do it, man. Thank you for coming, bro. It's been a great time. I fucking love talking to you, bro.
Hey,
you gotta
great.
listen. You gotta come more and get haircuts here more often.
100%. You
know what?
It's
Or
just too far
tattoos.
south for me. That's the only thing.
I understand, but look,
It's not even that, but then I get so tempted when I leave here. It's like I just got to go to Hong Kong,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
get myself in trouble.
well, next time you go to Hong Kong, hit me up.
I will, but I won't tell Shat. I won't tell Tat.
Nah, she'll come with us.
No, it'll be boys' night.
Oh, we could do that too.
Okay.
We could do that too. We could do that. We could take her with us. Hey, man.
I can't have the girl who's tatting my shit up see what I do on the dark side.
Oh man, you should. I mean,
What you guys share together is what you share together.
Yeah, I guess
I don't
you're
want
right.
her to stick some fucking needle in when I be like, I saw that ratchet ass motherfucker do some shit like.
oh yeah, you're right.
I don't need that coil fucking
Nah.
thing anymore.
It was his fault. I got the lazy eye.
Right. I saw him touch somebody in the wrong place.
Oh, you should have
Oh,
seen him
hell
at
no.
Pacers.
Oh hell no.
I told her, I was like, you guys got to go to Pacers with Hannah.
Oh, dude, she.
Do you want to get turned up? Go to Pacers with Hannah.
Oh, we already went to
She
Pacers.
took me the other day.
I know. Go with Hannah.
Oh well, I didn't
Hannah-
go with Hannah, but I went with her ex man.
Oh yeah, Hannah. Oh, Dorian.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Actually, we took.
That's
him.
another story. Dorian, we love you too.
No, but you know what? It was super fun, bro. That was my first time at fucking Pacers, and I was wilding out, bro. I was like fucking grabbing.
It's
ass
like
left and right.
sophisticated.
Dude, the girls are so fine, bro. I was like,
They're not
fuck.
that fine.
Nah, there was this one black girl that was like,
Oh god,
He was
he
in
went
love.
black.
He was in
went
love.
black.
I was in love.
He went black. I can't do black. I can't.
I ain't
do
even
black.
gonna lie.
I can't do black.
See, I'm sorry to say it, bro, but I got jungle fever. Sometimes.
I only do white.
You really?
Yeah, we gotta oppress them like they oppressed us, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
shit.
But see,
We've been in an oppressed dynamic situation here for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
we need to get back.
I feel it. Nah,
My way of giving back
I know that way.
is in a different way.
Oh yeah.
It's,
But,
it's making more mulatto children.
Oh hell no. Shit, we're talking about.
Perfect
All right,
timing.
man. Well, hey, it was a great night having you here, bro. I
One love.
appreciate everything that you do for us. You
Always.
Every time you come by, bro, it's a fucking great time.
I love it. I love you
cutting
guys,
hair.
man.
Come back again, bro. I swear to God, come get a haircut with me.
Anytime.
Come chop it up with us.
We
Let's
will.
try to make this happen in 2 weeks or something. Let's
Of course.
have you back. Maybe
I gotta
have,
go. Yeah. I gotta
have your boy from if
we'll
it's
get
Luigi's
Steve
or
we'll get
fucking
Luigi's.
Steve
Yeah,
Brown,
we'll get one of
whatever.
them. We'll get somebody.
Yeah, let's have him here, and
If not,
that'd be
still
dope.
come back.
Yeah, regardless, still come back. Thank you for everything, bro. You've been a great fucking person.
Well, I got to finish up the hand, so I'll be back for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sounds great.
Love
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Manny.
Manny, you
Appreciate
alive?
everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shanice.
You alive?
Omatic in the building.
barely.
Make sure you guys follow us on Ace of Fade's Barbershop and Tattoos. Make sure you guys
Peace.
subscribe to Off the
Love
Clipper.
y'all.
Manny rocks with the Z. We got Tat
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
building.
yeah.
That barber cheap. Omatic made it. Polo cuts. What's your IG?
Larry_Abrams.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go. Woo.
Much love, y'all. See you
Drops
guys next
mic.
time, baby. Yes, sir.